It is May 5th, 2022, and a bunch of updates have come to Star Trek Online after the servers came back up from today's maintenance. We're going to go through all of them. Things have been added, things have been removed, things have been shuffled around. The very first place I want you to go is into the C-Store and go to the promo tab, because you'll find a 10-pack of Phoenix boxes, which normally would cost you 40,000 refined dilithium, and you could just claim those straight away. It says here are 10 Phoenix boxes to go along with updates to the Phoenix store. This can be claimed once per account, so we're going to go ahead and claim that. I'm going to get my 10 boxes there, and you guys should grab them too. I didn't see this mentioned anywhere else, but in case you didn't see it either, feel free to come and grab that. The next thing I want to talk about is in the Dilithium store. They are doing the Vanity Shield event. And I don't know why they allow you to purchase these more than once, because I've already bought them and I have mine moved into my inventory here so we can see them all lined up. There are 10 of them. The Zenkethi, the Discovery, the Ferengi, the Herc, the Emperors, the Section 31, the Kelvin Divergence, the Borg Vanity, the Ba'ul Vanity, and the Zat Vash. And they are not reclaimable account bound, so you can transfer them between characters on your account. Just stick them in the account bank, log on with your other character, and snag it off of them. So that is an option for you there. Just be careful not to buy them twice if you're going to go buy more than one and you have the dilithium for it, because it will let you buy it more than once. And I believe that that's in case you delete them somehow, and then you would need to buy it again to replace it. So just be careful with that. I'm going to go ahead and set mine to protected status on. And I do plan on doing a video tier list of these, so we're going to go ahead and show these off. That's not going to be today, but there will be an upcoming video where I show off all of these Vanity Shields, and we're going to do a tier list and decide which ones are the good ones. So let's go ahead and put that aside for right now. Come into the store. We can find Phoenix prize packs, and we're going to go ahead and just buy 200 of these. And we're going to open them up, and then we're going to take a look at the new changed ticket store. So let's go ahead and open up our 200 boxes here so we can kind of see, what are the odds are that we're getting here. I had 4 ultra rares just for comparison. I don't think the rares and very rares are interesting, but we'll see how many ultras and epics we get. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the store here, and we go to the epic tab. I didn't get any epic tokens, but we can see the Vulcan T'Pau scout ship is right here if you wanted to get that and you have an epic token. Don't really recommend it. It's not a very good ship. Come to the ultra rare, we have 37. I started with 4, so I have 33 is what I got out of this. And that's about 15 in 100 since I opened over 200. So it seems like the odds on that aren't too bad, maybe about 15% for an ultra rare, which is definitely way higher than it used to be. Of course, that's assuming that I didn't just get lucky. And since these are 5 for 1, that means out of 200 that I open, assuming I only want to use these for upgrade tokens, which is all I want to use them for. But we're going to be able to get 6. We're actually going to be able to get 7 because I had a few left over from before. But out of what I opened, we had enough to get 6 there. So that's going to bulk up my experimental ship upgrades here. And then there is our bound to account, so I can share them with other people, but the way they work, that doesn't really matter. Come down here to the rare, very rare. It's 20 for 1, and I opened up about 75. So it looks like the way those numbers worked out, you're going to be able to buy about 3 out of this. So we're going to go ahead and grab those. 2, 3 there. So I was able to get 3 out of that. Then I have about 100 of the rare tokens, which I'm not going to use for these upgrade tokens. I'm going to turn those into Phoenix Tech upgrades. So for my 210 Phoenix upgrades, I got about 10 experimental ship upgrade tokens and about 100 Phoenix upgrade tokens, and I would say that that's not too bad, actually. It was a lot of dilithium. If we want to put this in terms of real dollars, however, 500 to 1, and 200 was 800,000. So you got to do the math on that and divide that by 500 to get the actual cost. Comes out to about 16 bucks. So let's go to the C store real quick and look for these in here. So if we find the experimental ship upgrade tokens, you can get 3 for 2,000. So that's about $20. This is a much better deal. If you were to just put $16 into the Dilithium exchange in Zen, pull out 800,000 Dilithium. We can go ahead and see that just to make sure my numbers are right there. So we want to sell Zen. Let's say that's what we wanted to do. I wanted to sell 1,600 Zen. I'd get 800,000 Dilithium. I could buy 200 boxes, and that would probably be enough to get like 8, 9, 10 experimental ship tokens and a bunch of Phoenix upgrades. Compared to buying them in the shop, that is a way better deal. I was very nervous about the drop rate. I didn't know. They said they were buffing it, but again, they won't give us any numbers. So unless I got extremely lucky and this was a real outlier, I would say this is by far the new best way to get experimental ship upgrades. However, keep in mind you can only get them during these special Phoenix Prize Pack events. So you want to make sure that you are saving your Phoenix tokens or saving your Dilithium to buy Phoenix packs for these events if you need these upgrade tokens so that you can get them much cheaper than buying them from the C-Store. Speaking of the C-Store, the other thing they added in here is an update to Mud's Market. They added the Civilian 2399 outfit for 7 of 9. It is not updating. There it is there. And I don't care about this, so I'm not going to buy it. Let's take a look at what else is new in here. Actually, let's go to Featured. That might be a faster way to do it. There it is, the Civilian outfit. The Temporal Vortex Probe is the other new thing. A console that came from an event. And generally speaking, it's a pretty good console. I don't think it's worth $20 though, so I would say pass on that. But they do have the Rysian Weather Control Vessel. This was a summer from over 2 years ago, not last summer, but the summer before. So it's been a long time that this has been completely unavailable. I've been kicking myself for not doing the event when it was live, but I was on a break from the game at that time. It has the Neutronic Eddy console, which is very good. And if you're on an alt or you're more of a budget account, the trait on here is pretty good too. It's very similar to Spore-Infused Anomalies, which is a really good trait for science builds. So this is just a really good purchase. The graphics are all screwed up, right? Look what I click on here. It doesn't update. I click on this, it's showing me that. There we go, it's finally updated. I've been saying for over a year that I would buy this if they would just add it to Mud's Market. So here I am being good on my word. $42.50, that's like $42.50. It's a little bit painful to let that go, but we're going to go ahead and spend it. I had already spent the money. I had the Zen in my account. I said I would buy it when it was added, and I'm buying it. So there we go. There's the new Mud's update. You got the Temporal Vortex Probe. Good, but probably not worth the money. The 7 of 9 outfit for $15. That's not my thing. I don't care about that at all, but if it interests you, you can get it. The Rysian Weather Control Vessel. Probably compared to what else you could spend money on, it's pretty good. If you're comparing it to just other C-Store ships and you already have some of the better ones and you missed out on that event like I did, the odds for the Phoenix Prize Packs seem to be okay for me if you're going for those experimental ship upgrades. So if you want the ship upgrade tokens only and you're saving for these events when they're available, I think it's a much better deal than buying them from the C-Store normally. However, I still think this is far worse in terms of Phoenix upgrades, and they said as much on the 10 Forward stream. They're trying to make Phoenix upgrades less good, so you'll have to use more of them because they're hoping it will affect the DIL economy and make them more money. They basically just flat out said all that on 10 Forwards. It is a big hit in terms of the Phoenix upgrades, but it's a big win in terms of the ship upgrade tokens, and it makes those more achievable for new players. So I guess it is a bit of a mixed bag here. And then as well, they have the Vanity shields. They're quite pricey, but that's the point. They're trying to pull Dilithium out of the economy with those. So if you missed out on the Vanity shields on PC, it's not happening on console, now's your chance to pick them up. And I will be doing a tier list of those Vanity shields in the future. Thank you for sticking with it this long. Special thank you to all my channel members. As always, have a great day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.